Welcome to the Bravo Charlie Club podcast, making you 12 and a half minutes more awesome each week. He's Ben. I'm Richard. Let's go. Ben, how's it going?
I'm well, mate. I'm well. Yourself?
Excellent. Thank you. Excellent this week.
Hey, listen, call out to our new listener countries. Germany has joined us. So that would be hello or guten Tag.
Guten Tag. I like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guten Tag is formal for good day, I think. So, yeah. Actually, I have to call out the Germany population, one of the friendliest populations you'll come across. My time in Germany, as soon as you even look like you're about to butcher their language, they'll say, please stop. I speak English. I speak perfect English. Please stop committing violence on our language.
All those European countries, at the risk of grouping them all together, they are also multilingual and proficient.
Well, they are multilingual, but I've been in France speaking to a police officer, no less, who wouldn't speak in English to me, even though I was lost.
Were you in Paris?
In Paris, yes.
Yeah.
Outside of Paris, you can find much more friendly people, but inside of Paris, forget about it. It's you're on your own.
Yep, totally.
Yeah. That's why I took translators with me on the last trip.
Like Google Translate or something?
No, my daughters.
Oh, of course. Yes. Yeah, of course. Super fluent in French. Yep.
Fully Awake Project, I want to introduce a new concept to the pod this week.
Let's do it.
Yeah, research.
Oh, research.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a crazy.
What's with research? Sounds like preparation.
The reason I wasn't happy with my version and take on events when we were talking about, the average of the 5 people you spend most time is who you are.
Yep.
So I went a bit deeper on this, and I found this from Mark Manson, who says a better life starts with a better filter. Change who and what you allow into your world, and peace will follow. And I love this. There's 4 filters, by the way. What you put in your body, i.e. food, what you put in your mind, and that can be television, social media, books you read, who you spend time with, which we talked on last week. So that's the 5, people, the average becomes you.
Mm.
And then what you choose to care about. He didn't use the word care, but we're a PG show, but what you let to bother you.
Yep.
What you let bother you. So there you go. What you put in your mind, what you put in your body, who you spend time with, and what you choose to care about. I thought that was a much better explanation of who you'll end up being.
I like it.
So,
yeah.
As I said, apologise to listeners who just want to listen to a couple of old guys banter, and I've put some research into this week. Don't expect it every week. What do you think of that, mate?
I like it because I think it gets to the crux of things a little more, rather than sort of like the kind of glib, sort of high level statement. It's more actionable and it's more deliberate, and I think that's why I like that, because we have a choice in these things, right? And you might as well exercise the choice, because you're just going to be better off from it. So
I thought it just described better for me what I've got mates who'll be don't eat that or don't drink that, what you put in your body, and or you should read this or you should watch that, what you put in your mind. Like, it can go both ways. And so I think it just extends from a bit of awareness point of view how we carry ourselves through life. And those 4 filters are so easy for anyone, and you can choose who you want to be, by the way. You don't have to.
Totally.
Yeah. So as I said, disappointed with my version of events last week. So I went scrambling for something a bit more juicy, and that's what we landed on.
A bit more juicy. Yeah. I think too, like, it is, those, all of those things are finite too. And so, you do need to curate the choices that you use in those areas. That you make in those areas. Probably a better way to put it.
So I'm happy. I'm leaving that one alone there. No more research.
No more.
Yeah.
Research done.
Yeah, that's it. Back to just riffing. Travel tips, mate. So for those with allergies, and we all have an allergy of something, having the bag of food that you want to consume on the plane, because the plane never has food that you can eat, let's face it, if you've got allergies. Um, having that available and separate from what's putting into the overhead locker. I think that's really important. But I can tell you what, I had an experience today where I was booking a flight with a low cost carrier, and they were charging me for the food. Like, do you want to pre-book a bacon and egg roll and coffee to be delivered to
Oh,
you?
wow.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It was $15. So I'm extending my carry your own food advice for people with allergies to just everyone, because now I believe not only is there a significant saving involved, frankly, I think I'm eating better quality food. So for me, I just carry protein bars and water, but usually domestic flights are quite short. But on the longer haul, I think, especially if you carry on a low cost carrier, there's a choice to be made, right?
Yeah.
And it got me
$15
thinking.
sanger. That's a bit brutal. Yep.
Can you imagine? Must be a pretty good bacon egg sandwich. So what do you carry? Like, if it's not food, what do you have to have in the carry-on?
Yeah. So pretty much noise cancelling headphones. These bad boys I've got on, the Bose QC35s. Probably had them for about 7 or 8 years.
They are quality.
Excellent. Still going. I think I'm on my 5th or 6th set of ear cushions.
Yeah.
The tech's tried and true, and phone. So usually I'm playing music, listening to podcasts, or playing phone games. They're pretty much the 3 activities I do. Sometimes if it's a long haul, I'll take a book. So I actually prefer reading printed books rather than the Kindle, which of course I've got as well.
Yeah, you're tech heavy. We know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the guy who talks to the person next to me, like, and
what?
Yeah, I know. And you can read the room really. You can read the room really quickly. They're like, "Yeah, hi, have a nice flight," and they're slipping on their headphones.
I'm putting my Bose QC35 headphones on.
Yeah. And look, to be fair, I used to be the guy slipping on his headphones, but you can meet some pretty cool people.
You can do, actually. I have had some pretty cool long haul airline chats before. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to allow it to happen, and it can be a bit uncomfortable, but I guess. It's fun too sometimes, and other times you just want to read a book, right?
Yeah,
so,
I'm an expert sleeper too, so I'll often fall asleep before takeoff, and wake up in the air and wonder how long we've got to go because I've completely lost track of time.
So when you say you fall asleep before takeoff, you are actually on the plane.
Yes, because that would be on the plane. Get on the plane, sit down, headphones on, fall asleep. Yeah,
that'd be a terrible result if you weren't.
Where am I? Oh, I'm still sitting in Melbourne Airport. So it's time to leave the club lounge.
Hey, speaking of Melbourne, that's a first world city. And we got some listener feedback, and I don't think this applies to Melbourne. But listener MD wrote in talking about a hotel motel hack. And he's saying that he's traveled a lot, and he's learnt that he needs to check for bed bugs.
Okay.
Have you ever had to check? Have you ever felt like walked into a room and said, "I need to check for bed bugs"?
Never.
Yeah, I have, but I could see them, so I didn't have to check.
You could see them.
Yeah. It was pretty ordinary. We didn't stay there.
No.
But here's the tip: if you do walk into an environment where you think something's not quite right, I better check.
Yeah,
it's an extension of your iron tip. Throw the towel over the bed sheet and press down firmly with a hot iron for 30 seconds. When you lift it, if bed bugs are there, the heat will draw them out, and you'll see them scurrying. So
because they're coming out for a feed because they can feel the warmth,
or I think they're rejecting the warmth and looking for a new place to.
They're getting toasted, so they're out of there, right? Yeah.
And while the iron's on, you make your cheese sandwich and move on.
Perfect.
So.
Away you go. Away you go. What? So are they like? What are they? Do they look like ants? Like like if you're just sort of like eyeballing them, are
Very
they sort
small
of?
ants, from my experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And if they weren't bed bugs that I saw, they were certainly still insect-like, which suggested that you shouldn't be,
Still all bad.
Yeah.
There's still no win to be had there. Yeah.
I'm not going to cohabitate with these with these things. So I love that feedback. So there you go. Thanks, MD.
Fantastic.
And I guess another shout out, if anyone would like to leave a comment, send us a text. Join us on the Inner Sanctum. That's where we publish the episodes early, and you can get an early listen. The links are all there in the show notes. And if you do know how to share our podcast, and we've talked about something that you think a friend might like to hear, why not give it a crack? See what
Share
happens.
it out for sure.
Yeah. Hey, the conundrum, mate.
What is the conundrum of the week this week, Ben?
You got it. The conundrum of the week is, how do you say conundrum without sounding like an idiot? The conundrum of the week is, what are the 3 best pizza toppings?
Oh,
now,
okay.
Caveat for you: cheese is a standard, so you can have 3 more. You can have
what
3
sort
more.
of cheese are we talking though? When you say cheese is a standard, are we mozzarella? Are we a 50-50 mozzarella cheddar kind of blend? Are you where are we at? Buffalo mozzarella?
Interesting. I hadn't put that much thought into it. I've used up all my research credits
with cheese.
So,
yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm guessing you've got an opinion on the cheese.
I do, yeah. Buffalo mozzarella. I like a fancy mozzarella on top.
Buffalo
that
mozzarella.
Stringy little thing. You've got to kind of like move it a significant distance away to sort of break the cheese strands.
I thought buffaloes were used for wings. I didn't realize they had mozzarella in them as well.
Oh no! that's totally that. Yeah, I think it might be different to the actual animal, but yeah. But then so might be the wings. So I don't know where that comes from.
Okay, so I'll give you your buffalo cheese. What's going with it?
I'm going for. I'm going a bit bohemian. I'm opening with eggplant. Because it's just great on a pizza, particularly with mozzarella, because it'll soak up the oil from the cheese, and I love that kind of like oily, kind of like tasty eggplant action. And in a similar vein, I'm going to go with mushroom too, which has some oil soaking properties.
Interesting.
And a nice base. The base has to be that southern Italian tomato base.
A bit of a throwback to your vegetarian days.
It is. Yes.
My top 3 are less vegetarian. I've gone for ribeye, jalapenos, and pineapple.
Ribeye, like the steak, like the actual. So, top of a pizza. So presumably this is some kind of like maybe shredded or diced kind of ribeye, is it? Or
you cook it medium rare, and then you finish it in the oven. So some people try to tell me it's cheating, but I just think it's good practice. So that's where I lean. And look, for what it's worth, a shout out to caramelized onion, which was a very unlucky.
Oh yeah, caramelized onion is awesome. Yeah,
very very unlucky 4th place.
Yep.
Hey, that's it, Richard. Listeners have been BCC'd on our week. Next week's show, we ask, how late is too late to mow the lawn on a Sunday evening? Pretty important one to unpack. So see you next week. Bravo Charlie Club out.
And that's the pod.